Pass Around the Smile is like your go-to friend, the one that lifts you up and backs you till the end. She's there to guide and inspire, challenge and teach, and remind you that your best self isn't out of reach. Self-development, manifestation, self-love and more, it's time to trust the process more than ever before. Welcome to Pass Around the Smile, the podcast. I'm your host, Cleo Massey, and I am so glad you're here. Let the magic begin. Hello, my smileys. Welcome back to the Pass Around the Smile podcast. This is a regular sit-down solo episode. I feel like I haven't done one of these in so long because we had the manifestation challenge, and then I put out a ritual for the Lion's Gate, and then I put out a meditation. And now it's just like we're back and we get to catch up. I want to give you a little bit of a catch up on like business life and personal life, just because I feel like you guys come along with me throughout my personal journey, and I do love sharing most of it. I obviously don't share all of it on the podcast, but I do share quite a lot of it. And that really helps you guys, I think, connect with me and my Pass Around the Smile group on Facebook with other community members, other smileys. And it's really nice to see, especially after the manifestation challenge, the beautiful posts in the community group have been so heartwarming. You guys cheering each other on, sharing your wins, sharing your, we don't like to call them failures, but some of us feel like they're failures, and just the smileys getting on board with each other, helping each other out. It's such a warm and beautiful place to be. If you did the manifestation challenge, I'm so proud of you. If you're only just starting it, then amazing. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just go back a few episodes ago. There is 4 episodes called the Make It More Than a Dream Challenge. You'll love it. It's free. And I can guarantee it will create positive change in your life, because I can now. I said that before you guys even did it, because I knew I just put so much good energy and work into it. I knew it was going to help and create change. But now that the reviews have actually come in, and there has been thousands of you who have done the course, and the reviews have just been so incredible, I now know I can guarantee you guys, if you want to create positive change, if you want to learn more about manifestation, if you want to manifest your desires, go back and do the challenge. And if you've done it before, I personally am about to start it again. I am going to be playing the episodes just like when I'm cooking and kind of let the information wash over me, because personally, I don't know about you guys, but I felt really, really good during the manifestation challenge, and then the Lionsgate portal. I felt like refreshed and renewed and so excited. And this last week, there's something funky happening. I don't know if it's for the collective, or if it's just me, if it's the moon, if it's the tides, if it's the stars. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm experiencing a little bit of a crash. I have been pretty overwhelmed. Some really exhausting and kind of full-on stuff has happened in my life, which I think, to be honest, is going to turn into a really, really cool manifestation story, but I'm not ready to share it just yet. I need to see how it ends up, but also I know how it's going to end up. I do, and I really need to get comfortable in the knowing and the believing part of this manifestation that I'm going through, and maybe that can be a lesson to all of you, is that, when we are in the process of manifesting, when we're desiring something and then we're moving into that receiving state, if you don't fully believe that the result has been decided or is yours already, then it's not yours already, is it? So you need to act as if it is yours already. This is a funky one because it's kind of about health, and it's about someone else. It's about indigo, by the way. I'm not like keeping secrets here. I'm just like, I will share the story when we've gone through it all. But like, it's all good, by the way. Nothing is like crazy bad. It's just been like a bit of a full-on few weeks, and I will share it. But yeah, anyway, I'm feeling a little bit exhausted, really foggy. Since having indigo, I have said to you guys, I really struggle with, articulating my feelings. Like, I was so good at, I would feel anxious and I'd be like, okay, I'm feeling anxious because this particular person said this particular thing, or I'm feeling anxious because in 2 weeks I have something that I have just realized I am not prepared for, or I have something that's coming up that I've just realized that I don't even want to do and it's not in alignment with my values and beliefs. Or if I was frustrated, I knew exactly why, and then I knew how to communicate that to my husband or my parents or whatever it was. Now I will feel frustrated or sad or confused, and I will just be like, I don't know how to articulate how I'm feeling. It's like my emotions and my brain aren't working together, and it's probably hormones. I mean, they say that a mother's hormones don't regulate for 2 years after they give birth. So wow, I'm almost there. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. But also let me know in the comments, is there something in the air or is it just me? Now, I wanted today, because I wasn't feeling very motivated, to be honest, to do an episode today. And little things were kind of going wrong during the setup. And all I just kept hearing was, done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Because like the lighting wasn't looking great. My hair was like going all funky. The microphone wasn't plugging in properly. But then when I got everything working good enough, even though it doesn't like look pristine, done is better than perfect. And I hope this can be a lesson and a reminder for you guys. Just do the thing. You are never going to be completely ready. You are never going to have everything completely perfect, because perfect in your eyes is not perfect to someone else. Not that we are trying to impress other people, but just a reminder that like nothing is perfect ever. So just do the thing. Jump in. Give it a go. See where it goes. If you didn't jump in and get started, you will be far behind where you would have been if you got started. This is kind of how I want this episode to serve. I want this episode to serve as some little positive reminders, and I am trusting that this episode is finding you at the perfect time, because I have no idea what this episode is going to be on. You guys know, because you will have seen the title, but while I'm recording this right now, I have no idea, because I am going to pull some cards from my Oracle deck, and the cards will dictate what this podcast episode will be about. I used to do this quite a lot in the past. You guys might remember the smileys that have been around from the beginning, and they're always really fun episodes because I trust my decks so much. Like, I am so incredibly connected to all three of my decks. I've chosen the Oracle deck today just because it was like screaming out to me. So I know that this deck has some messages that it wants me to speak about to my smileys, and I know that you will resonate in some way or another. So please enjoy this episode. A little catch up. I kind of just did the little catch up, but I thought I haven't really like sat down and caught up with you guys. And I know you guys say that you like the kind of episodes where you feel like you're sitting down, having a tea with me, we're chatting. So as I said, been feeling a little bit off. We'll be sharing some things soon, but manifestation wise, things have been picking up momentum, but I feel like I'm being really, really challenged by the universe, because I feel like I'm also challenging the universe back, and the universe is like, that's not how it works. So for example, I obviously did the manifestation challenge myself, and I had some particular things that I was manifesting, but they were more like general feelings. So I really want to feel really free with my time. I am waking up feeling really overwhelmed at the moment because I am trying to pass around the smile as if I am working a full-time job, so 5 days a week, but actually I can only work 2 days a week. And then I'm trying to be like the most present, best mum, of course, that I can be. And then I'm trying to be, a good wife and a fun friend and there for my family. And this is nothing like crazy. This is like so many people go through all of this. But at the moment, personally, I'm feeling so overwhelmed with time. And I've found myself being like, I just don't have time. And when Indigo's having a nap, I'm like racing around trying to get everything done. But then what I'm manifesting isn't in alignment with the constrictive feelings and energy that I'm giving out to the universe, saying, I don't have time. The universe is not going to deliver me what I want, which is freedom of time, which is a really relaxed sense of peace. I want to be so present in everything I do. So when I'm with Indy, I want to be so present and I want to be there and I want to be only thinking about her and being with her. And then when I'm at work, of course, I'm always going to think about her, but I want to be really present with my work and be like, no, I actually deserve to be at work because I love it. I love what I do. And so basically, do you see what I mean? Like, I'm literally having trouble articulating anything at the moment. So I hope this is making sense. But basically what I'm saying is I am trying to manifest things like more time, freedom, a clear mind, and I cannot manifest those things if I'm constantly telling the universe that I don't have enough time. I'm rushing from here to there and I'm not allowing myself to stop. I'm not allowing myself to trust that if I stop, everything's actually going to be okay and everything's going to keep continuing to flow forward. At the moment, I'm in the belief that if I stop, everything is going to stop. I am going to fail. The momentum that I've worked so hard to build is going to go to waste. But if I lean into that, I'm going to burn myself out, which I have done in the last couple of weeks, got myself totally sick, totally overwhelmed, totally anxious because I simply put too much on my plate. But what I've learned from that book, Richard Carlson's Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, is your list is never going to be empty. Our list is always going to be growing. So why do we strive for it to be empty, to be perfect? It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be empty. So we need to get used to the fact that there is always going to be things that we want to do. We can strive for a million things. And what's that saying? It's like you can't do it all, but you can. Nah, I don't know what it is. You can do it all, but you can't do it all. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Hopefully you guys are thinking of the quote in your head now, but it's like, you can't do everything, but I'm going to stop trying. Anyway, that's where I'm at the moment. Totally overwhelmed. My brain, my soul, my mind is full of clutter. And what have I taught you guys? That you cannot manifest without clarity. I don't have clarity at the moment, yet my goals require so much clarity because my goals, my manifestations at the moment is to be so damn present in whatever I'm doing, is to be slow and intentional and relaxed and peaceful and clear. So how am I going to manifest those things if every day in my life I am living the opposite? Because I am not in a state of believing that if I let go and trust and enjoy, relax my mind, allow myself to just be, that everything is going to continue. So that's what I am working on at the moment. And I have to trust. I so know because it's happened to me so many times before. When I was sick, when I was pregnant, I couldn't work for 3 months. All of my previous hard work effortlessly spilled over and I had the best 3 months in my business while I was lying on my couch. In other times in my life where I have stepped back and I've focused instead on like meditation, for example, I can guarantee that if you dedicate, say, 10 to 20 minutes to meditation a day, instead of in those 10 to 20 minutes, like cleaning the house or like replying to emails or trying to get on top of your to-do list, you will be so much further ahead. And that's what I need to do. Like, I'm literally saying this to take my own advice. I will be listening to this very podcast episode. Yes, I will. I will be listening to this. But anyway, I'm a bit cluttered, guys. And I hope I'm not making you feel cluttered. Again, I just always want to be honest on this podcast. It wouldn't be right if I jumped on here today and I was like, I have manifested all these incredible things and I'm feeling peaceful and I'm feeling in tune and I'm feeling in alignment, because I'm not. I'm enjoying life. Don't get me wrong. I'm feeling fine. Like I'm grateful. I'm waking up. I'm having fun every day. I am obsessed with my family. Like, I'm having fun. Don't get me wrong. But I know that there are things that I'm doing that are not helping the future version of me. I know that I need to meditate more. I know that. If you're hearing noise in the background, it's because I'm shuffling and I'm going to bring out our first card that we need to talk about. But yeah, I just always want to be honest with you guys. And I think and I hope that's why you like this podcast. So comment. Oh, a card has come out. So, I knew that the perfect cards were going to come out. Okay, so if you're watching the video, you'll actually be able to see me pulling the cards. You can watch the video on Apple or Spotify, by the way. And guys, I know I say this all the time, but it really, really helps me if you press follow on Spotify, if you press comment on Spotify, or if you're listening on Apple, please rate the podcast. It honestly helps me continue to make this podcast. Okay, so the card we pulled, I knew it was going to be perfect. I knew it was going to relate. So it says pressure. You are letting the feeling of pressure overwhelm you. However, most of this pressure is coming from the pressure you put on yourself. Did I not just kind of say that in a roundabout way? Okay, so this is our first reminder, and I hope you are resonating already. I want to ask you a question. Do you feel like the pressure that you are feeling at the moment is coming from other people? Whether it's your parents, your friends, people you see on social media who are exercising all the time or eating really well or kicking their financial goals or buying another home. Are you feeling pressure, or you think you're feeling pressure from society to say you should be married at this certain age, you should be freezing your eggs, or you should be retired by this certain age, you should have this amount in your bank account? Are you feeling pressure is the first question, and where do you think that pressure is coming from? Often we will blame that pressure from coming from someone else. I do it all the time. I'm like, I'm feeling pressure from, the news that I turned on, or I'm feeling pressure from my husband and we always have like a chat after that. And the pressure is never coming from him. The pressure is never coming from society. The pressure is never coming from my parents or my friends or whoever. It's always coming from the pressure that I put on myself. I have such high expectations and such high standards of myself and how I want to show up as a mum, as a wife, as a daughter, as a sister, as a friend. And that can be so overwhelming and all-consuming. At the end of the day, and it's so cliche, we have to fill our cup up first. And as I mentioned, that beautiful quote that my editor put in my little planner I got from her is fill your cup up first and give others the overflow. So back to pressure. Where are you feeling the pressure from? Is it from a certain person? Is it from a certain situation or something society is saying? So figure out where the pressure is coming from. And then I want you to ask yourself, is it actually coming from that person or that thing or that circumstance or what that, news reporter said or what that article said that, or is it actually, it's actually just, it's coming from yourself because you choose what to do with that information. That information isn't pressure induced. It's an energy. It's just an energy, and you choose how to accept that energy. And often something is said, right? And it's an energy, and we will choose to go, oh, I don't have that thing, or I haven't done that thing. Oh my God, I need to do that thing to be successful. I need to do that thing to be happy. I need to do that thing to show others that I'm, doing well. All of a sudden, the pressure builds and your beautiful human body becomes like a pressure cooker. Something that I've been reminding myself of the last 2 weeks where I really allowed myself to burn out. I was completely exhausted. Again, some of the stuff that happened, I couldn't help. Like we were, going to all these different appointments and dealing with stuff with Indigo. But then some of it was like, it was work stuff that I knew could wait. And it was social things that I knew I didn't have to attend. Yet the pressure was building inside and I was allowing it to build. And what that reminded me of is what stress and pressure can do to our immune systems and our health in general, our mind, our body, our soul, when we are allowing ourselves to feel stress, to feel pressure, to allow it to build up just because you get comfortable in that woe is me state. Oh, this happened and that's so unfair and this is negative and oh, now I stubbed my toe and oh my gosh, and this day is just getting worse, and you kind of like indulge in feeling like crap because then you're like, oh, I'm going to buy myself, a chocolate bar to feel better, and I'm just going to watch TV all night because I've had a bad day. And we allow it to build and build and build. We are not doing ourselves, our body, our physical body, our mental state any favors. And I found that I was literally making myself sick. Over and over again, I was getting sick because I was allowing the pressure to build. And that pressure was not coming from anyone else. It was coming from the pressure I allowed and I put on myself. So where is the pressure coming from? And are you letting it overwhelm you? How can we move away from this pressure and how can we stop letting it overwhelm us? I'm going to say meditation. I'm going to say a little bit of prioritizing what is important to you in that moment. So for example, when things were happening a couple of weeks ago and got really overwhelming, right? I needed to put all of my focus and my energy and attention on that thing. If I did that and just let everything else kind of go and look after itself, which I could have, like work, for example, I could have taken a step back from work and trusted that the universe had my back, trusted that my previous hard work was going to spill over while I dealt with this thing. If I did that, I would have been okay and I would have been a better mum, wife, sister, all of the things, right? Yet I was not in a place of trust. I was in a place of control. I felt like I had to control every aspect of my life to keep it going the way that I wanted it to go. What did that do? It created this incredible amount of pressure in my heart, in my soul, in everything. And that didn't allow me to step back into faith, into trust. And then it kind of made everything worse and I snowballed. And how are we going to manifest what it is that we want if we are allowing the pressure to overwhelm us? There is no pressure in this life. The thing is, we get to choose. You choose to put pressure on yourself or not. And it's so easy to do it because you think, And well, sometimes you might perform, better under pressure. I actually kind of do sometimes, but I think you need to weigh up what is more important and where your values and beliefs, where your goals are sitting. Are they in alignment with working under pressure, rushing from here to there, doing a quick job of everything and not enjoying the moment? Probably not. I would say what you are manifesting is not in alignment with that. So do a little overview, a little audit of where you're at, and go from there. Guys, again, I feel like because this episode is obviously not planned, like I don't, have notes, or I don't know where it's going. It's a little bit all over the place. So I hope you're enjoying and following. But again, this is what this podcast is about. So let's pull our second card. Let's see the card that needs to come out. What have we got? Oh, there she is. Oh, what a lovely card. We got the Miraculous Shift card. It says, there is magic in the air. Breathe it in and make room for what is coming. This is a really nice card to pull, kind of coming out of that manifestation challenge, the Lionsgate portal. And then, as I said, I was kind of feeling like really cluttered, still am really cluttered, really confused, really here, there, and everywhere, allowing the pressure to build, which is still so funny that we pulled that card. So this card is a really nice reminder that no matter how you are feeling, a miraculous shift can always be right around the corner if you believe it to be so. We have a choice in this life of ours to literally create anything. We don't just have the choice, we have the power. We have the power to create anything into our lives. Why? Because we have a mind. Our minds are so powerful. It is backed by so much science. I was listening to more of Joe Dispenza. Dispenza. Yeah. He is a neuroscientist and he talks about the kind of neurology behind the power of the mind, manifestation, meditation. It's honestly mind-blowing for me, especially in the last couple of weeks. So I'm losing faith. I'm feeling here, there, and everywhere. I'm not manifesting little miracles here, there, just to remind me during my day that I am on purpose, because I'm so scattered and I'm not doing anything to allow myself to get out of that scattered mindset. I'm my own worst enemy at the moment. I know that, and I know I can change. So pulling this card is a reminder that we all have the choice and the power to bring a miraculous shift into our lives. Now, this miraculous shift, if you are listening to this episode right now, card is for you. This is meant for you. I had a strong pull to use this deck. I had a strong pull. This card popped out. There is a miraculous shift waiting for you. And the thing is, when we imagine something up, right? When we have felt something, when we have felt the excitement, the freedom, the love, we have created that feeling already. That feeling is available to us. The universe is now working its beautiful energy to work out what that thing, person, circumstance is that they will bring to you to give you the feeling of happiness, of relief, of excitement, whatever it is. And maybe you have been visualizing something specific, like, I don't know, a boat or a new puppy or a new home or a new partner. This card says make room. Make room for what is coming. It's already been created because you've imagined it, right? So get excited. The cool thing about spirituality and self-development and manifestation is that everything has the power to change in a second. You could have started listening to this episode feeling like a little bit negative or maybe scattered like me, here, there, and everywhere. Hearing this information, I hope it's raising your vibration. I hope it's snapping you out of that, because you do have the choice to snap yourself out of it. You are the only person who gets to choose how you feel. You are the only person who gets to decide who you give your energy to, who you give your power over to. If you are giving your power over to the people who are seemingly putting pressure on you, then you are giving your power away. You're saying to the universe, oh, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's not my power to keep. You can have it. Do what you want with it. I'll be fine here. Poor old me. How do you think that is going to come across to the universe? The universe will give you then what you are putting out, which is not much. We want to be bold. We want to be loud. We want to be clear. I am working on getting clear again. I can't wait to go back and listen to the Clarity is Power episode of the Manifestation podcast, because that's what I'm lacking at the moment, is clarity, is focus. I am so filled with clutter. I need to go and do my coloring book, and I need to do the ritual that was in the manifestation soundtrack and actually come home to myself and be like, do you know what? Actually, everything is fine. So this miraculous shift, guys, get excited. It is coming for all of us. A shift, a miraculous shift is different for all of us. And I want you to tell me what comes in the next week, 2, 3 weeks. Something will come. Something will come. Oh my gosh. Okay. The third eye chakra card has just turned over. And this is such a beautiful reminder. And I think something that I definitely needed to hear. So it says, activate your third eye to unlock deeper wisdom and understanding. You are more intuitive than you think. If you're watching the video, there's the beautiful card. The third eye chakra is so powerful, as are all the chakras. I have a chakra meditation that can help you kind of get all of your chakras, which are energy centers, all kind of in alignment. But when you work on a particular chakra, in this case, it's the third eye. It's the third eye chakra that this oracle deck, that the energy around this episode is wanting us to focus on. It's all about intuition. You are intuitive. We are all the same amount of intuitive. It just depends on how we want to unlock it and how much energy and time we give to unlocking it and how much power we believe that we have. So this is a reminder to not only work on refreshing, aligning, and unlocking your third eye, and how you can do that through my meditation or just through focusing on like a beautiful indigo light, like in your third eye chakra, and imagining it like flowing in beautiful free circles. You are intuitive. Do you know what kind of, I think, started my little spiral? Now I'm thinking about it. So I went and saw a psychic, and I hadn't seen a psychic for a long time because I have always believed and still believe that we dictate our own future with our beautiful and powerful minds. Now, I went and saw this psychic because I was desperate for validation, and I think I thought that someone else would fix the fog and the mental clutter in my mind. What do I tell you guys not to do? I tell you guys not to count on someone else or something else to change anything that is within, whether it's within your heart or your mind or your soul or whatever. I tell you guys not to do that. Did I go and do something that was probably like, what I tell you guys not to do? Yeah, I did. And I'm not saying don't go and see psychics, like don't go and see spiritual healers. They can be absolutely incredible. But for me, I think I was seeing her for the wrong reasons. I know exactly how to get out of this little kind of funk that I'm in. I need to literally practice meditation all the time and make it a habit again, because I used to meditate so incredibly well, like within 3 seconds I was in another world. I haven't been able to do that for a long time, and I haven't been keeping up the practice, and that's on me. Now, I think if I kept up the practice and if I felt really incredible, I would have had a different experience at this psychic. But I wanted this psychic to validate me, to tell me all of the things that, like, I wanted her to fully read my mind, and she didn't. And I was disappointed. There were some things that she said, don't get me wrong, that were like, whoa, okay, wow, amazing. But it goes to show that I think it was a reminder, and I think the universe was kind of challenging me in that moment, because when I got out of the psychic, all I felt and all I knew was I knew all of that. Because I know what is in my future, because I dictate it. I get to choose. We have a choice, which is so exciting and so refreshing. You get to choose where your life goes. You get to choose what you do next. You get to choose how you feel. You get to choose what you create. And we can allow our third eye chakra to support us in that. When I got out of this psychic reading, I was like, I am so intuitive, everyone is, that I have the power to do what that lady just told me for free. But I think I was giving away my power. I was giving away my power to her. And again, I'm not saying don't go to spiritual healers or psychics. They can be absolutely incredible and really, really helpful. And actually in some areas she was, because she instilled a lot of like hope into me and really like some excitement with things that she said. But just some of it, I think the bigger reason that I went was more of a lesson for me, where it's like, no, Cleo, you actually have the power within yourself to do the work. You're just being lazy. That was my lesson. So this is a reminder for me and for all of you. We can unlock our third eye, and what that will bring is wisdom. It will bring understanding. It will bring clarity. You will see what's coming up. You will know. Whoops, I just dropped a heap of cards. That was actually an accident. Hang on. Okay, guys, while I'm shuffling the last card for this episode, I want to tell you a little bit about the behind the scenes of what's happening right now. My poor editor, Mariah, is just probably like, oh my gosh, Cleo, get it together. She's not. She's so sweet. I'm sure she's very understanding. But guys, I am so all over the place. But I want this to be, again, I want this to be a lesson that, like, it's okay. It's okay to be all over the place. It's okay. You know that beautiful quote about the moon? I'm going to butcher it again. How it's like the moon reminds us that we don't have to... No. Wow. The moon reminds us that no matter what phase we are in, we are still whole. I'm obviously in a phase at the moment where I am, I'm not feeling whole, but the moon reminds us that we are whole no matter what phase we are in. And there is nothing to be ashamed of when you are out of alignment with where you want to be. And right now I am. I'm just scattered. And to be honest, I'm feeling like a little bit humiliated about that right now, because I'm jumping on this podcast and here I am. Thousands of you are going to listen to this episode, and I'm like, who am I to like pull these cards and, read collective messages for my smiley community when I feel like this? But again, I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I came on and if I lied about how I was feeling. And like, I also, hopefully next time I talk to you, I can let you guys know that I absolutely got out of this funk, and I know I will. There's our card. Oh my gosh. It's another chakra card. I think this is a great reminder. Again, this is a reminder within a reminder that our chakras, all of us listening, need a little bit of love, a little bit of alignment. So, you know what I might do? I might make that chakra meditation available. Check on my Instagram, check back, or the community groups. I'm going to give that chakra meditation out for free. Because at the moment it's not free, it's on my website, but I really want you guys to do it. So can you please I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, again, because my mind is like, but I'm going to give that to you guys for free. I just don't know how I'll do that yet. So please just like come onto my community, check my Instagram. I will put it up during this week how you can get it, or maybe I'll put it in the show notes, because there's obviously, our chakras are out. Our chakras are a little bit out, and that is so fine and so normal, but how beautiful that we have the power to help ourselves. And maybe the shift that is needed to bring in the miraculous shift that is upon us all is a chakra alignment. What do I mean by that? As I said before, chakras are just energy centers from our head down to our root, which is just below our bottom. And they all just need a little bit of love. And what you will find in this meditation is that some chakras will just be flowing perfectly. The colors, you'll just see them flowing perfectly. And others might be a little bit stagnant, or the color might be a little bit off. And that will tell you, and this is what I love about this work, is that tells you where you're off. For me, I feel like I'm definitely off in the third eye. I feel like I'm off in my root chakra, because that's like stability. That's feeling really secure in where you are and what you're doing, really clear, focused, and grounded. But also the sacral chakra. So this is what we just pulled. So if you're watching the video, there's the beautiful card. So the sacral chakra card says, this card represents feelings of self-worth, specifically around pleasure, sexuality, and creativity. Allow this chakra to help you express yourself. For me, this is like totally in alignment with what I needed to hear, and I hope it's in alignment with what you needed to hear. So this card really revolves around self-worth, letting yourself have fun, letting yourself feel good, feel creative, feel pleasure, whatever it is. You have the choice. I think the kind of message within this whole podcast episode was, you have the choice to help yourself. You have the choice to change. You have the choice to let this miraculous shift in. So do it. Allow yourself to live this life that you have been given in the best way possible. Like, literally, things can change in a second. So check the show notes. I'm sure I'll work out by then how to give this chakra meditation out for free. Check the Facebook groups, comment, like, subscribe, do all the things that really helps me. Again, thank you for being patient with me throughout this episode. Thank you for loving and accepting this podcast and myself as your host where I'm at on whatever day it is, because today I am, who knows where I am. I'm up in the stars and I'm honestly fine, guys. It's like that movie. It's like in Bridesmaids where she's like, I'm fine. She's like chewing the mint and she's about to vomit and poo herself. But I actually genuinely am fine. It's more just, I'm just like, whoa, I need to just come back down to earth a little bit. And you've probably felt that throughout this episode. But I came on anyway, and done is better than perfect. I love you guys. Happy, I don't know when you're going to listen to this, happy whatever day it is. It's time to allow yourself that miraculous shift. Let it in. Thanks, guys.